Hey, what's up everyone? Josh Quinones here. So the time has finally come. The Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra is finally here. Not only that, but the S24 Plus and the S24 as well. Samsung's Unpacked event was literally just yesterday from the time of making this video, and I have been waiting for this moment. The Galaxy S24 Ultra, the phone that I have personally had my eye on, as I'm sure a lot of you have. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be watching this video right now. But before we get into this video, I'm sure a lot of you have already put in your pre-orders, but for those of you who have not pre-ordered your Galaxy S24 Ultra just yet, or even S24 Plus or S24, I got an amazing pre-order deal for you right now. The best pre-order deal that you can currently find for these devices. You can't even find this just straight going to Samsung's website. Using my special link down in the description below or pinned comment, you will be able to get yourself up to $750 enhanced trading credit and an extra $50 Samsung instant credit, free memory upgrade, a $100 Samsung credit for accessories, and even a 15% student discount if you are a student, or if you have a child that is a student, or even if you are a teacher as well. And they also have other deals for if you have, a government job, or if you're in the military, a first responder. So they got a bunch of extra discounts that you can take advantage of as well. Or if you're someone like me who has a Samsung Money card, that'll even get you a little extra discount as well. So I'll make sure to have that pre-order link down in the description below so you do not miss out on your pre-order. You wanna make sure to pre-order as soon as possible before they possibly start selling out, because it seems like a lot of people are interested this year in these S24 devices, especially the Galaxy S24 Ultra. From what I'm seeing, a whole lot of people are pre-ordering this device. There's so many more people interested this year rather than the year before or even the year before that. So make sure to get your pre-order in before you have to wait even longer to get your device. I'm gonna have mine coming real soon, but huge thanks to my dude Ryder for providing some pictures for us to look at here on the channel. He actually got to go to the event. I had my invite for the event, but unfortunately I was not able to make it after all. And that day I was just feeling horrible anyway. So I guess it kind of just found its place and happened for a reason, me not being able to make it out there. But the Galaxy S24 Ultra is just looking absolutely beautiful. They have so many colors to choose from this year as well. We got a titanium green, a titanium blue, titanium orange, titanium violet, titanium yellow, titanium black, and a titanium gray, which is the one that I personally pre-ordered. I was looking at all the colors, and honestly, it was kind of hard because that titanium green and titanium blue looks so good. The black looks nice and sleek, but there's just something about that titanium gray. It just makes it look like it has that natural titanium look to it. And I don't know, I just had to try it out. So that is the one I pre-ordered. If you are pre-ordering it, or if you already pre-ordered it, let me know what color you got down in the comment sections below. But this year, the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra is not coming with a curved display like what we have with the S23 Ultra. It's actually a full flat display. And with the S23 Ultra, it already almost seemed like it was a flat display, but we do have just this slight little curve on both edges. But the S24 Ultra is a completely flat display. Now, for me personally, I really don't know how that's gonna feel. A lot of people are saying it does feel good in the hand. It looks good in the hand. According to the pictures and videos that I've seen, it looks great, but I have personally always been a fan of the curved screens as well. I think it just adds more of a premium look to the device. But the Galaxy S24 Ultra looks super premium as well. So I'm pretty sure even with a super flat display, it's still going to be a beautiful looking device. But speaking of the display, it is going to be a 6.8-inch display with Gorilla Glass armor, they're calling it now. So I don't know if that makes it stronger or not, maybe less scratch resistant or less likely to crack. I don't know. You already know I like doing drop tests here on the channel, not with the phone itself, but with different cases, and we'll see if that Gorilla Glass armor actually holds up. But it also has that titanium frame all the way around, which is also supposed to make the phone a bit lighter as well. So we're gonna get a bit more of a durable phone while also being a bit lighter. And of course, we're gonna get a 120 Hz super smooth experience. The display on the Galaxy S23 Ultra was already or is still amazing. I've been enjoying my experience with the S23 Ultra even up to this day. It's been a full year and the experience for me has not changed. Still a super smooth, snappy experience with that 120 Hz display. Display looks absolutely beautiful, but with the Galaxy S24 Ultra, we're actually getting an even brighter display this year, which is going to be a 2600 nits of brightness, which is more than bright enough for pretty much anybody. You'll be able to comfortably use that device out in the bright sunlight without having to worry about squinting your eyes or moving your phone a certain way. And they kind of have an anti-glare display this year too, which is, from what I've seen, is a lot better than the Galaxy S23 Ultra. You do not get as much glare, so that mixed in with the extra brightness, you're gonna have no problem using the Galaxy S24 Ultra out in the bright sunlight. Now the Galaxy S24 Ultra is going to be powered by the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processing chip, which, I mean, the Galaxy S23 Ultra is already a super powerful device with 8 Gen 2, so I can only imagine how much more powerful the Galaxy S24 Ultra is going to be with that new 8 Gen 3 chip. I mean, I'm sure that device is going to perform like a beast, whether you're gaming, going in and out of apps, surfing the web, taking multiple videos, photos. I mean, I'm sure that Snapdragon chip is going to be able to handle everything in that Galaxy S24 Ultra device. It's gonna have it performing like a beast. I cannot wait to try it out. Now, we are supposed to be getting 3 models with the Galaxy S23 Ultra, all coming with 12 gigabytes of RAM, but when it comes to internal storage, we're gonna have a 256 gigabyte model, a 512 gigabyte model, and a 1 terabyte model. Now, like I said, right now, if you pre-order right now, you'll actually be able to get the 512 gigabyte model for the price of the 256 gigabyte model. So you're getting that free storage upgrade, which I recommend you do. That's what I'm saying. You got to pre-order right now to get that free storage upgrade. Right now is the time to do it. Now, it's also going to be coming with a 5,000 milliamp battery, just like what we have with the Galaxy S23 Ultra, and 45 watt fast charging. Now, I'm sure with that new Snapdragon chip, the battery should, I mean, I'm hoping the battery should last even longer than what we have with the Galaxy S23 Ultra. And battery life is already amazing with my S23 Ultra. It lasts me through the entire day, sometimes 2 days, depending on how I use my device. So I can only imagine how much better the Galaxy S24 Ultra is going to be. Now, when it comes to the cameras on the S24 Ultra, this is where we are going to see a slight upgrade in cameras. We are going to get a 12 megapixel wide selfie lens, but when it comes to the rear facing cameras, we're going to get a 200 megapixel main lens, a 10 megapixel 3 times telephoto lens, and check this out, a 50 megapixel 5 times telephoto lens. Now, on the Galaxy S23 Ultra, we have a 10 times telephoto lens, but it is not a 50 megapixel camera. So what Samsung is saying with the 5 times telephoto lens, if you zoom in 10 times, because of the fact that it is a 50 megapixel camera, we'll still be able to retain that good quality photo that we get with the 10 times telephoto lens on this device right here. So I'm gonna have to test that out personally. You already know when it comes to the channel here, I'm always love doing camera tests, whether it's taking pictures or videos. So you already know I'm definitely going to go all in with these cameras and really put them to the test. And then of course, we are going to get a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera as well. And then we have the ability to record at 8K, full 8K video, and then 4K video at 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second, and 120 frames per second. Now, of course, you are going to have to go into the Pro Video mode to be able to record it at 120 frames per second. But really, the only reason you would record at that frame rate is if you're going to slow it down to give yourself, you know, that nice cinematic type of video. I mean, you're not going to really want to play a video at 120 hertz or 120 frames per second the whole entire time. Really, the only reason you would use this is if you're going to slow that video down. But it is a nice feature that they are bringing to the Galaxy S24 Ultra. And then we also have the option to record with all 3 lenses, be able to switch smoothly between the main lens, telephoto lens, the other telephoto lens, the ultra wide angle lens at 4K 60 frames per second. We don't have to stop the video, switch lenses, and then start the video again. We can switch lenses while recording at 4K 60 frames per second. So a nice little change there as well compared to the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Now, Samsung is giving us 7 years of guaranteed updates, which is crazy. So this phone, I mean, just by them saying that they're gonna give us 7 years of guaranteed updates, that's telling me that this phone should last over the next 7 years without any major lag, without any major freezing or anything like that. The battery should hopefully hold up. If not, I mean, I'm pretty sure they can replace it somehow, but this phone should last 7 years if they are guaranteeing 7 years of the updates. I don't know. Is anybody gonna keep their phone for 7 years? It seems like these days everybody's, you know, upgrading Like for myself, I upgrade every year. You get some people that upgrade every 2 years, every 3 years, but 7 years, I don't know. Let's see who can hold on to this device for the next 7 years. Now, one thing that Samsung made a huge deal about during the Unpacked event is AI. AI. This is an AI device. It has AI capabilities. It can do this, it can do that because of AI. They made a big deal about AI when it came to the Galaxy S24 Ultra, and it seems like this is the thing that they talked about the most during the event. Now, of course, these are features that I'm going to have to test out myself personally to see how well they work, once I get my device. But I mean, they say you could do things like have live translation when talking on the phone. If you're talking, like for instance, I'm talking English. If I'm talking to somebody else that talks maybe Korean or Spanish or whatever, it'll do a live translate in text and in voice as well while talking on the phone, which I think is a very cool feature, because I can be able to talk to someone that doesn't talk English but still understand what they're saying, because this is doing a live translation for me, or at least the S24 Ultra. Not only that, but you also have different options on how to customize your photos now. There's gonna be a lot of AI features that you can use to customize your photos, kind of like what we see with the Pixel devices, with that magic editor, just, something like that. But there's gonna be a lot of stuff that you're gonna be able to do with this AI, and Samsung just really pushed AI this year when it came to the Galaxy S24 series. And honestly, it looks very promising. If you're gonna upgrade, this is going to be the year to upgrade. If you've got a Galaxy S20, S21, S22, S23, maybe you can, you really don't have to upgrade, but I personally think it's worth it, especially if you're getting these good trade-in deals. I mean, the trade-in deal probably isn't as good as previous years, but you're still able to get a really good deal on this new Galaxy S24 Ultra. But like I said, if you have any other previous device, now would be the year to upgrade, because this is probably going to be Samsung's best device yet. I mean, it has to be Samsung's best device yet. Or maybe you have another device. Maybe you have an iPhone, you want to jump over, test out what Samsung's got going on this year. Hey, do it. Or maybe you got some other device, who knows? But this might be the year to upgrade for you. But y'all let me know what you think down in the comment sections below. I am waiting to get my Galaxy S24 Ultra and just start testing it out. I'm gonna have tons and tons of content coming here on the channel, which you are not going to want to miss out on. So make sure you subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you are not missing out on any of that content. And make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up if you did like it and find it helpful. Like I said, I'll have a link down in the description below and in the pinned comment below, so you can go ahead and pre-order one of these devices for yourself and don't miss out on this deal. Thank you all so very much for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.